Do you think Homura did anything wrong in all the movies? This is an interesting question to answer. I suppose the simple answer to this question is probably not really. Or at the very least, you could say, but then again, I suppose you could also say yes. You could essentially say that Homura did everything wrong, but there's nothing wrong in the fact that she did everything wrong, because Homura is an example of a character that shows you don't have to be perfect to be an imperfect masterpiece. Homura is a character that has done a lot of different things which you could view as mistakes in relationship to trying to save Madoka and, rewinding time, everything that she did in the third movie. You could make an argument that she was wrong in what she was doing, but the way that I see it is that Homura is human. And what it means to be human is that we have lots of desires, and sometimes we do things that could be interpreted as being wrong, but I don't think there's anything wrong with being a human being. So what I'm trying to say is that what makes Homura great is the fact that she is an imperfect masterpiece. So, I don't blame Homura for any of the feelings that she had, and I don't blame her for the things that she actually did. I actually admire Homura for much of what she goes through in relationship to trying to protect Madoka. And again, you can make a lot of arguments that, perhaps her heart is in the right place, but maybe she's going about it in the wrong way. But again, I think that, as a human being myself, I understand that none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We're all trying to. I think life is about the journey. Life is about the journey, and part of what it means to go on a journey is that you will make mistakes. You will have moments where you're kind of falling on your face, but then you'll also have moments where you rise. But I think it's just a part of what it means to be human. So Homura is a very human character. So in the idea of her being an imperfect masterpiece, no, I don't think Homura did anything wrong. I think that she did everything wrong, and I think that she's awesome because of that, because it shows that she is human, and I can relate to that. I'm much more interested in anime characters that I feel like I can look at and relate to in some way, or I can look at and feel some type of human connection. I'm much more into real characters more so than I am about fake cookie cutter archetype characters. It's what's the point? I mean, we have so much of that in media anyway. When you think about the standard hero type of character, not that I dislike these characters. What I'm trying to say is that while I definitely don't mind, the typical hero characters that are portrayed as being goody two-shoes, doing everything right, I definitely do gravitate more toward characters that are real. And this is why I love the Madoka series, because all the characters, with the exception of Madoka, they all showcase something about them that really shows that they are real, authentic people. It's just like with Sayaka. Sayaka's a character that has a tendency to make a lot of mistakes, but she also has, but she's a good person. Within her hardest of hearts, she is a good person with good intentions, but she's very human. She's not perfect. She has said things, she has done things in the series, and she has also learned from what she has said and what she has done, and she has evolved as a person. I think Sayaka's life is a great example of a person who shows that in life it's about the journey. It's about, constantly, growing and changing, all the time. And again, but again, this is what I love about the series. None of these characters are perfect. I love that. I love the raw authenticity of this series. So yeah.